enough of the Kremlin and the communists, and they're not going to take it anymore. Their protests came as negotiators prepare to work out a new relationship with the central government. Alan Fryer reports.
For 2 days, the streets of Kyiv have been teeming with protesters, demanding independence from Moscow and an end to the Communist Party. Lenin, out of Ukraine, they chanted, as they marched beneath the stony gaze of the founder of the Soviet state, whose statue had to be heavily guarded by police. They demanded the resignation of local communist leaders who were preparing for talks with Moscow on a new union treaty, a treaty that will define what kind of a country the Soviet Union will become. But these protesters don't want a new country, they want out of the old one. This sign reads, "A union treaty means slavery for Ukraine." The demonstrations and general strike were called for another reason as well, to protest against food shortages. But on the day of the protests, a surprise. The shops were full, but the reaction cynical. This man says the produce was ordered in just for the occasion, to try to keep the people quiet. It's all a show, says this woman. I've never seen the shops this full before. Never. But show or not, it didn't keep the people quiet, didn't keep them from putting their resentment and, in many cases, their hatred on public display. And while demonstrators shouted insults outside the Ukrainian parliament, inside, several protesters managed to disrupt proceedings. And that prompted an angry charge from the Ukrainian Communist Party that opposition groups in the republic have launched an offensive against the government and parliament of Ukraine with the intention of seizing power. Alan Fryer, CTV News, Moscow.